Hello everyone, I'm Joanne. Welcome to my craft room. I am an affiliate for Spellbinders. There are links below for you to click on, and when you do that and place an order, I receive a small commission. That's at no cost to you, and thank you so much for all your support. How sweet is this card, but we're going to make it even better when we make ours. This is done with the stitch die of the month. I do that for Spellbinders. I'm really happy to be stitching for them. And I also used the beautiful paper rose Candy Kisses Basics pattern paper here. And then I wanted just to tell you, on the 12 by 12 sheet, now mine's all cut up. I have used this like none other. I've made a little flip book. I've made cards, everything. I've just had so much fun with this paper. But on the advertisement in the front where it has, you know, all the logo and all of that, if you flip it over, there are sentiments. There are all these sentiments. And that's what I've used for this card today. So I thought that that was a fantastic way to use the flip side of the front cover of the 12 by 12 paper. I thought that was so fantastic. The other thing is this little band down here. I wanted to show you, and this is on the 12 by 12 paper. Let me just show you this. On every piece, like here is the 12 by 12, which is beautiful. And then you have, you know, some logo down here. But on the other side is this on the bottom. And that's where I got this little piece from. Isn't that fun? That is just too much fun. So see, it has like logo on the back of it. What it shows here here is what is the flip side. But then on every strip where they have all of the writing, they didn't miss a beat, you know, on this with the paper rose. And there's a beautiful collection. Spellbinders has a beautiful collection of paper rose pattern paper for you guys to choose from. So I'll link this below, but check out some others. There's beautiful butterflies and many other patterns if you'd like. But this is what Spellbinders had sent me, and so that's what I tend to gravitate toward, right? Now these cups, I was looking to get the background of this paper through the cups, but I realized after I glued it down, and they're stuck, okay, that's really not what I was looking for. So I did cut my cups out again, and we will back them after we stitch. So for this stitch die of the month, it's so cute. Let me show you my other cards. Right here, so I have made 3 of them. This one I did with the basket weave embossing folder back here. And then this reminded me of my grandma's kitchen table. She always had tapestries on there. In fact, I have them, the tablecloths with her stitching on it. So beautiful. And she's the one that taught me how to stitch, do French knots. And this is a wagon wheel. I believe rose is what that's called, but in that video you can watch it, and I teach you how to do that rose right there. So it came out so pretty. This one right here, just kind of basic, and I use this as books. I didn't put anything in the middle of my stitching right there. I just kind of left it plain. I thought that, you know, because I did this one that was a little bit more detailed than this one plain, and then this one we're just going to put some pearls. So just a lot of fun. And having fun with my collections here and mixing and matching things. I love to do that. Let's go ahead. I've already cut my dies here. Let's go ahead and put our little flower together here. These are the dies that I used out of the stitch die of the month. I used this larger circle for the middle of my flower and this little stem. I just wanted the stem, so I just covered it up with the flower. I just wanted a little something over there on that side. And then my cup. Now, when you cut the cup out to get this with the holes for the stitching and everything, go ahead and put it together like this, okay? And then tape it, because you want even spacing, you know, top, bottom, and all around. And then for your back, just cut out the cup. So if that makes sense. So this goes like this, okay? And then you cut it out and you get this piece. Okay, with all the little holes. And then for the solid, just cut this one out. Very simple. Okay, so this is what I've used for this card today. Just those simple dies. I'm using number 151 and 907 in my for the thread for this. So I just did a couple of pink and then a green. I thought it came out really cute, and just having fun with a little bit of stitching. So let's go ahead and put the flower together. I'm just gonna, this way then, you know, glue can be drying. I'm not sure what kind of I mixed and matched my sentiments there, so I'm not sure what I'm going to use on this card. We'll figure it out together, right? So just a little glue here, maybe. It's every time, right? Just get used to it. It doesn't matter if I've just used it. It just decides not when, as soon as I turn the camera on, I promise. It's like I'm jinxed. I had a wonderful viewer tell me to run my tips under hot water. And I've done that, but they still clog up a little bit. Okay, so that goes right there. And then I'm just gonna, like I'm using this as landing, you know what I'm saying? Just so for the flower to land on. So just go like that. And I just want that one little stem to come through there, okay? Just like that. We'll use that in just a few minutes. Okay, let's move this aside and let's work on our front. So here's this piece. Look at, I love polka dots, okay? But it was just too much pink, so I used the blue side. And I wanted stripes. And then again, this on the bottom. Let's go ahead and glue that down. Kind of like the cups and a table. I think that's what I'm kind of going for on this. And I like to cut these a little bit oversized so that I trim them back. Just makes everything so even. Tap, tap, so that it's even on the bottom, just like that. And then I don't have any glue that's hanging over, right? So I'm just going to cut these off. Right there. And then right here. Just like that. Okay. And let's go ahead now and decide what sentiments we're going to use. So sending lots of hugs is so sweet. Love you so much. Sending lots of hugs. I like that. And I like the way that it's, you know, green and blue and green. This one I did green and blue. It doesn't matter. Just have fun. So this is how I just cut these, you know, best wishes, sending lots of hugs. We could do that. Blue on blue. I kind of like that. We'll use that, okay? So let's go ahead and glue these down. So it's Friday, so I will have more videos next week. This is my one for this weekend. We're going to put this right here. And then love you so much. And I'm just going to try to center that a little bit. Just like that. We could actually go ahead and put our flower, right? I like to get pieces and parts out of the way when I can. Just like that. And we're going to put this little guy right here. Cute. Okay, now let's move this aside. And let's go ahead and start to stitch. So I have a green and a pink, a red and a pink. And it doesn't, you know, it doesn't matter whatever you like to do. I did the pink on the red and the green, and then a green right here. And, you know, however you stack them, fine. I was like going for a little cascade thing here. So let's go ahead and take some pink right here. And this is very simple stitching. I mean, it's so fast and easy, just up through the center and just in and out through the holes. This is one of my favorite sets that they've done. I just love the teacup. And you can use, what am I doing here? I went the wrong way, didn't I? That's funny. You can use all kinds of paper. You can layer your paper up if you'd like. But like I said, this one's going to get a solid back. So, and then in here, and what I do here is just kind of bridge in this thread. Now you can use tape, You could do the bridge, you could make a knot, whatever you want to do, whatever you're happy with. And then I just go in and out of these holes. It's so fast and easy. Just like this. So, you know, I've tried to show different ways to embellish this little flower in the middle of these beautiful cups. And this time we'll use a little pearl gem. Use any, you know, you could use something that's iridescent. You can use, you know, anything that you want. You could put a little butterfly in the middle of it. If you have a teeny tiny butterfly, that would look really cute on a cup, wouldn't it? Just like that. And I didn't want to use the books. I just wanted to use the teacups. And a lot of times when there's patterned paper involved, it takes a lot less time to make a card because of the patterned paper. It does a lot of the work for you, doesn't it? Here we go. And it's just that fast that this is stitched. So that's why I didn't do any prior to filming. And now I'm just going to come over here, make a little bridge, and then in my loop I just make a little knot and pull it. We're good, right? Perfect. Okay, so this one is pink, and then we'll do a pink one in the green. I just, like I said, you could tape it, hold it, bridge it, whatever you want. Whatever floats your boat. And what you feel comfortable with. But I know that I'm going to glue this down on a back, so I know we're going to be good. Make that a little shorter. There we go. And just in and out through these holes. I'm using 3 strands of floss to do this cup. You could actually use all 6. The holes are big. Oh, here's one that's not poked through. Okay. Yesterday here in Upper East Tennessee, it was absolutely gorgeous. 77 degrees. Today it's cold and rainy. And it's supposed to snow in the mountains on Monday. We get all the seasons in one day. And here in the spring, it's always that way here. It cracks me up every year. I can't even help it. It just really, I'm like, oh my gosh, I never know what to wear. Sometimes I'm in long sleeves in the morning. By the afternoon, I'm in shorts and short sleeves. And then by night, I've got my winter coat back on. And, you know, it just is the way it is here. And always has been that way. And there's that. Good. And again, just my little bridge here. Loop it under, make your little knot. And I'll save this little piece because this is a good piece to do like a French knot. So there's that. My pin. And now let's do the green. And we'll do that in the pink. Right here. Just go up through here. Just kind of make sure that's pulled a little tight. And again, just in and out. Easy peasy, because like I said, we don't need to do anything to that center. I'm just going to embellish it with a little pearl dot. And now if you wanted to, you know, you could always make more of the solid cups. And then this would almost become like almost like a chipboard piece, and it would have more dimension to it. Or you could, you know, just pop this up with foam. I might even do that. I don't know. Let's see about that. I don't know. I glued the other one down, and you know the way it goes on this channel. Sometimes when I design something, it's one way, and then I get on here, and I'm like, oh, wait, let's do such and such. So I'm just a real free spirit that way with my crafting, and just like, oh, let's try this, let's try that. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but hey, we try, right? We try different things. And here we go. Just like that. And again, through the back, got my little loop, bring my needle through, and knot it. That's a good little flat knot too, that way. Okay, just like that. So this pink, I want green, just like that. And see what I mean? Now we have a solid back. So we can put foam, or you could cut more of these and glue them all together if you wanted to, and you know, make like I said, a chipboard piece. So let's start to glue these guys together. I like to put glue over my stitching when I can. And that's not showing through, so I don't need to clip it back. And I'm just going to place this just like this. And now I've got that pretty green showing through there. Really nice. And I will put a, let me turn this over so I have the flat part. Let's put a block on that. Okay, push that down. Now this is green, so I want to use my pink on this one. Come around that edge nicely and in here and over the thread a little bit. And the same thing. Yeah, I might just pop these up with foam. I don't know. We'll have to see how it looks. I'm just going to turn that over. Let's make sure that we have it perfect. Good. Stick a block on it, and let's do this in green. Look at how pretty. I like the little green showing through with the red and the pink. I love pink and green. Oh, there's another one that's not poked through. There we go. Just kind of check that out as you go. I've wanted to make a teacup card ever since I got this collection, but I love the books, and like I said, that one I was pretending that it was a table. Nice. Really, really nice. Sometimes though, if you pop these up with like dimension and then put that little pearl on it, might be too much, but we're going to check this out. Let's make sure that this is squared up. Nice. Okay. All right. Let's start with this. And right here, I don't want to cover my love up. Okay. So I want to position my cup to a place where you can see it. So pink, and then my green. Even if we have to layer these up a little bit more, and then my red. That is so stinking cute. Wow. Should I use foam or not? Well, we never know until we try, right? Let's just use a couple of, let's just think about this just for a second. I'm just going to put them on lightly. And then tilt that. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, yeah. Because, you know, when you pop something up, it adds like a little shadow. There we go. And then let's use this one. And let's tilt this the other way. You know, like they're stacked in the cabinet. Cute. Just like that. I don't want to cover up my stitching because I really like to show that. Just like that. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love that. Really cute. Let's put this on our card front before we add our embellishments. Oh, I love polka dots. Don't you love polka dots? I don't know any crafter that doesn't like polka dots. I'll say that. Little extra glue because of the weight on the front of the card. Just a really sweet card. Okay. And we'll just bring these little pearls in. And for the cups, I'm going to use these really large ones. I have a hard time using the large ones. You know, sometimes they are a little overpowering for what you're doing, but for something like this, for the centers right here, it's absolutely perfect. So happy to have them. Okay. And then let's just put a couple down here, just because we can. And pearls are just fun. Let's put one in the middle of the, let's just admit, embellishments in a hole are fun. And let's just put 3 up here in a little triangle. And 3. Right there. And there's our card for today. Okay, now let's look at the difference. Now this flower is down flat, okay, but the cups are popped up. The cups on this one have a backing with them, and I really love the look there. I love that they're popped up. And not that this is bad, it's just that this is more embellished and has a little more depth to it. And you can tell when they're popped up the depth of it, right? So I think that looks so cute. All right, everyone, thanks again for watching. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you next week. And thanks for watching. Oh, I said that. And I'll see you next time.